Sasepap.
I was Sasepap. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, umfuna sashisa, ufuna mina sikawe.
No, umfuna ahilile grand.
Oh.
After the incident, umfuna ukumthola seka grand. I wanna know uya pen. Understand? I wanna know uya understand ukuthi akazi express the way afuna ukuthi express ngakhona because of usabuthi mangazi express asona ezinye izinto zobuya sibhekfile. Nangazi like angisabi.
Somuhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Vusabalele sekufika amakhosi ngempela Somuhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Vusabalele sekufika amakhosi ngempela Awe mhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Awe mhlasele ithi amakhosi ngempela Awe mhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena
Yeah, since the show video side effect rapper or quite star side effect producer so side effect event organizer.
Hey, in the 2019 you were event organizer like Aslam. Like I wanted to bring my event like Aslam and use whatever source like resources I have in terms of Guleta Bank like Aslam. If the connection on Mafati, Imlet, no connection on Cassper, Imlet, like I'm making an example. I wasn't Imlet.
Okay.
Yeah. So Kalogam Ganja along Hormani in Spanana than about some cool like Aslam. So Unkulu Unendao by Simbombi. So we partnered up in terms of voting. Let's do my events.
Oh, okay.
Whether since I need, it's been 2 years now since my event. They come to my party. I launched a music video. I was the first one.
The first one.
Yeah, I was the first one. After 2 years. That's it. Pela uba upekele. Ngoba yena ngagage black. Asivalela amachu. Yeah.
Oh, so no, my event so yashave so buyele.
Yeah, sibuyele back to sibuyele shama event. Now mangabe ufuna event pete parties zwakala sokwenzela. Yeah.
Konshama pete na after tears or
Ayileza ngisazi.
Oh, so umuntu ufuna ushaya event.
Izinto ezimayelana nabantu bafeel asazi.
Oh.
Umuntu
abantu abaphilayo.
Ebona senda ukuza sifuna ukwenza memorial service.
Yes.
Okay, after tears sifuna organize event nyana.
Yeah, if event is lucrative then it's fine. We'll handle it.
So ufuna uthola khona la side effect.
Yeah, side effects uyang inbox or uyang WhatsApp ama number khona. Side effects beats phuma ku WhatsApp or uyang phone or uyang stock.
Okay.
Ba stock kana phela group.
Talking about yona side effect beats. Wow, keep a project for example njengabo DJ Khaled.
Thank you for asking that question.
Quite your stars, maybe uzame ushaya project.
Because already was abantu abaningi ngiyacabanga ukuthi ngakhipha ile as a do.
So I think when was it? Late last year, 2021. I had an idea yokwenza goat season. So goat season like creators of all time, season 1, season 2, season 3. Where I feature about like what you're saying, like DJ Khaled. So what happened is that if the energies don't connect, they don't connect. And I want about peace.
Energies what?
I want about peace. I'm going to the first song I wanted to be Makhafula Vilakazi and GB Gangsta. But You must remember Makhafula lawyer. He's very busy. Tumelo is selling t-shirts now. He has his store.
Yeah.
So he's busy. As soon as but I'm free, I'm gonna capitalize on that and start working. And after bona, abanye mele balandele. So one song engifuna iphume kuqala from this album that I'm talking about, it called Season 1. Ilega Makhafula featuring Gangsta. Ngifuna ipushe, then the rest they'll follow, but I think the rest will be me. Yeah, Zola you one.
Yeah, there's nothing done in
Zip.
I just push out because like internet is bala, me want Kasirap. So go ahead and push out, man.
Amagama.
Ezingazazi but mina abantu abarapper ababhayi singabathanda.
Zibhayi ngane ezibhaya engisipana nazo. Ngibuza just for fun question. Zibhayi ngane engisipana nazo which I see potential a lot eningi yasiqhaqha must feel like him because mina mafika la ngiyaqhaqha. No, this doesn't work, this works. This doesn't work, this works. Khone intwana umaba. Angazi noma that's his right name or what. Maba. Ube khona uShrim. Ube khona what's his name? Elise. Yeah, Elise. Ube khona Ozzy. Yeah. So there's so many kids that I'm working with. So now I'm building a foundation now. Sengikhathele yini nalo ukhotibelo. Sengifuna intwana.
It's fresh.
Fresh. Dominate. Alezo ikhoti zitholile lento le status. So now let's focus on the new kids.
New generation.
Now we are planting the seed to the new kids. Anginakenza ama-cypher what no, it's not about cypher, it's about them releasing ama-EP. Because this cypher is one thing.
As khona nge-project nabengicanga ukuthi maybe uthini like i-project enjengokuthi track number 1 ngizoyishaya think don't udark ngilande ngada FEs ngibe ne-track elikanje elesi2 ngicabanga ukuthi hayi maybe ngingadonsa le nto don't usijova ne nangu no trouble yabo into kanjalo.
To me now already that album is not the best.
Why? Because of what I'm busy.
It's structured under one side. It's Kasirap. If I want to do a project, I'd rather take the mainstream and the Kasirap, so that everything needs to intertwine. By showing slowly intertwine.
Yeah.
You understand? They need to. I'd rather take Sia, feature Sia with who's this kid? Young.
Yeah.
And so on. I have a track with Sia and Young. Take my7, feature my7.
She's my7 featuring Sia Shezi.
No. I'm not saying Kasirap to Kasirap.
Not
Kasirap and mainstream. You understand? That's my goal. Kasirap and mainstream.
Yeah.
That's the same way I'm doing poetry and hip hop.
Yeah.
Makhafula community there's another project here with Kasirap. That's why I was saying the first song needs to be Makhafula and Gangsta. So now how you release these days, it's about numbers.
But I'll talk by day one, like I want to share to already Makhafula Vilakazi sebenza kule nto.
But now the content is not going to be the same.
Ne hip hop.
No, it's not
already usaya keep in the doors.
These days it's
no
about
Tumza.
Let's talk honesty. It's about numbers. You can't release someone that's doing less numbers.
Yeah.
None goes like podcast wise you want people who has a cult following. For you to have
background
certain numbers, right?
That's why we're here.
Yeah, you are here because already if you put it on your description, it should have weight. What man I think say then this interview pops up. You understand? It should have weight. So now, I mean, I'm a businessman. So how I think of an album is business-wise. I can't have an album and waste my energy saying I feel like I'm telling more Hennes when I feel funny Hennes when I feel funny Belvedere. Saying tell you wrong, best thing is that 300 what pam? No.
It's a Pumalinga.
Oh, it's a Pumalinga. No, you must calculate with Mang Bizoda Mundiana. Don't find the trick. It has like I'm talking about a common thing aggregate. I'm talking about one person that does more numbers than your favorite producers or artists.
Makhafula.
He's sitting on 150,000 streams. We're not talking about YouTube. No. Talking about Spotify, iTunes, your Deezer. He's coining it. So now you see, you say, oh, sharp. Who Ubani? Oh, Kasirap, who has coined those numbers on iTunes. That's how you want to make your album. Strategize. It's not rocket science. Simple mathematics. That Makhafula and GPS are there. Flipping cult of following. Wouldn't I get 200,000 streams?
Yes.
Am I not making money for me to invest in an album? In a music video? I don't. I'm making money to invest. So that's why.
But what about maybe maybe when you move that capacity, maybe when my 3,000 at most. If you figure when Bapel must maybe paying some 1,000. By that time, maybe when now maybe no Makhafula rapo.
That's what I'm saying.
Now maybe then does.
That's what I'm saying.
For example, or tatu tak now when does Makhafula. Storytelling is called. Or tata now when does tie tak. This Filikan Ozan like now Makhafula. By that time, which means ubata will be from the pair with 1,000.
That's what that's my goal. But I'm matching them up with someone that has numbers.
But if you match someone with numbers I get come empower or Kupula.
No, man.
Kupula when
strategic. I'm putting you here Ola with someone that's there.
What about Lola?
Then you intertwine. Lola some far up there, also figure out. Sapushan, steppies. I say mold and then.
Yeah.
Boomba.
Okay. So it's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning. For us, we see attention in it as calling a lava. Abanama number a peso. Then since the number peso attention in it. So when a Lola so the opportunity to figure out cream cut now. It's on. And I'm gonna do events for this album. Tours. Every YOMKONTI.
For this album.
For this album.
Let's say timeline.
Timeline is about 3 years for one album. See here. If I'm going to shake for like shake was in 2013, we're in 2022 and I'm still eating today. That means I can still do the same thing with this project, Mos. Who's a Russia problem? You don't pass a rush. You must not rush. How do you get them?
You pace it up.
Pace it up. Biki by biki.
Okay. Since it's about that project and the 3 years, my city timeline, my city fear point, we will put 2025.
Now I put 2022. This year. Since we are now one in Polycat, and in Kubli as a studio.
Oh, no, this year.
No, the aim is for it to come out this year.
Okay.
My initial plan was for it to come out May 24th of June, but then the initial plan. But if it doesn't happen like that, it's fine. I can accept
keep on with this.
No, I can accept September 11. That was the day I showed Khotmandam. Because me now, I'm a day, so I'm a specific.
Oh yeah.
In terms of, yeah. So the day I put Khotmandam, we birthday only day 11 September. I put Khotmandam 11 September. So only lamb. I put my date. Yeah.
Let's hope you Puma.
Not let's hope you Puma. Is or Puma. Whatever you put in the universe.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah.
I was in some course. Never took the drink with. Kabanga boy.
Yeah.
Music video, who produce it already?
No. It's that thing with me. I always support everyone.
Oh, okay.
So train cause shooting a music video off Espani.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, I off go span 9 to 5 yo. No, 9 to 5 studio.
Oh, off.
yeah, not 9 to 5 studio. So off train shy video ngiyafanya la. Like I support that ibali because next event invite him to cause wakala. Like yo, Khotmani lazwakala.
Yeah.
What more na muthi? Support, I understand. So it was that. And then I was like, again. I was like, that ends up lighting the tires and again a boy. That was a nice video. That was a nice video.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, tell us me movie in Tonaya.
So in Tonaya, in Tonaya, shoots are porking slaves. Porking slaves, Abutumel. It was 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was 2017 or 16. Between 16 and 17, but between the two. See, when I was really spend my chance. I used to accumulate Portland and porking slave. We just go filming now means that lighting sound.
Okay.
So what happened is that because calling out about to chong, they made it the main character that I play.
Okay, yeah.
So as I easy with script reading.
Okay.
To me like and the character there for choose boy. When I'm on a ship and you the character Zola. That's how it became part of the movie.
Okay.
Who died? More chef and you ring, more chef can, more chef can. Was one shop, two tone. You understand, like 2 tone yard. So then your chef and you jab and you pay the scale, I will scale. I mean, and good that is going to shoot some movie. I was on a poem. So that one I was like, guys, this is my opportunity, I kill it. But before that talk, I've been to Jim Ailey last born. I understand. I jumped down. Jim Ailey. I was Jim Ailey dog. Of course. So Jim Ailey. So the camera is savvy. So it was a nice experience with Jazin. This is an actor. I know this is an actor, man. Jazin knows an actor. Real thing. That was a nice experience. Yeah, Tonaya was a nice experience. Finding out that people love it. Yeah, they love it so much. Because in Gavaya over should already Harris meet.
Okay.
Already saying my friends and my lady. Turn up. I was mama me turn up. Already, turn up. Mom feel up, boy. Some man, put you, I understand. So yeah, that was a nice one. That was the first and the last move I'm doing. Yeah, I would love to.
Acting,
I love acting. That's why I'm gonna screw. Yeah, I want the man to understand. That's why I'm gonna screw. That's why I'm gonna screw because screw portrays the other side of me. In terms of I can switch characters. Because I'm acting 2 characters, actually 3 characters. There's a cop, there's an engineer, there's Groove. So I'm acting 3 characters. It shows what's in my acting ability. Yeah.
So no span up is one.
No, I'm working on Tumza's album, the new one after Scrooge Testament. GP Gangsta's album is coming as well. I'm working on Timbi's album.
This album naga Reverend
GP Gangsta besuba khona labansimbi.
3 albums shutha senza phezulu
Doc, there's a gospel album I'm working on Boiti, which is no Kosnati.
Which Boiti?
Or not Boiti, Boiti Kola.
Oh.
Not Boiti Loai.
Not Boiti.
No. So it's Boiti Kola, Gospel, and I'm working on my project, and I'm working on Rufi's project. I'm working on there's a lot. I'm working on Maba's EP. I'm working on Oz's EP. I'm working on
peace.
A lot.
Peace.
Vilakazi's album.
Working on going to States.
Hey, I'm going to the States, man. Hey, I'm going to the States. Hey, I'm going to the States. Dog, yo, it's like this deal has been going on for like years. It's like
yeah,
it's been since 2011. It's a ring. I come on going some chats. Yeah, like since it's ring from 2011 in the States. So no one's alani njoba wenzakala lento ezenzakalayo. I just got a message with hey baba,
come over.
Lungisa thy passport. Thy passport is gonna be there. We are vying. We are going to the state, Memphis, Atlanta. Memphis and Atlanta. So I'm going there. I'm so excited.
So one for good or one
for good.
Yeah.
Like I know piano. Oh, no, piano. Alulayo. Song is still backstage. Kaya also fan song is still backstage. So ting funanda.
Okay, John, over like uveza inutulo. Okay. Aggregator wakho. Okay.
I'm not cool, man.
Or sound engineering.
Mina as a producer. I better my beat. There's always malume my beat. Ngumalu. So my beat among is happy. Estate. Ngizohlala lokushini phela.
Number one hit wonder usawuphi?
Estate. Awungitshela bathi one mara ngakuphi? Estate. Yeah. So knowing estate, yo, like yo, I was excited. Like this is the content we need to talk about because yeah, we've been liaising that deal for like a longest time. Now it's guaranteed with us in shop up. No, we are resident.
I don't know.
So how I vision myself, ne? Besides now signing the state.
Oh, signing the state?
Yeah.
Like sign because my record company like
I'm signing a good company like South Africa. I'm signing the company but in overseas.
Oh, that was sign.
Yeah, sign. There's no contract unless we sign. Aye. I'm sure. So I'm going to States more. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. 3.7 can do a lot. Yeah, I can do a lot. 3.7 I can do a lot. No scale, transport. Yeah, dog, equipment. So 3.7 is simple. Yeah, I'm talking sign. Nyamangala muntu akhalise 3.7. Khona I told
3.7.
Understand? About like
3.7 bayafuna imali
of 37,000.
37,000. Sola ma 350.
Njele. Wese uzokhalisa uthola 3.7. Never was spoiled.
No, manje ukhetha uthenga i-total.
It's spoiled. Me, I'm on 3.7. I can do a lot.
Yeah.
I can flip a 3.7 and make it a flipping 15.7. Because it's how you use your mind when you get money. You understand? Because I'm not trying here. When I get money, I'm thinking like, okay, sharp, let's do the short down. A garage short down, a fridge short down. Yeah, I'm sorry. But now, when you get money and think about Febe, Ujwala, do you think you're gonna prosper? You're gonna prosper.
No, but I ain't as in. Don't wash with your motor, I'm going to come on. Only want to wear enough for winning our crane. And then for me, for example, maybe a charting my pay me, you know.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's about it's water money.
Water money.
No one water.
My point is that whatever word that is assigned to you, it's your word. You agree to that word. Oh, that's it to buy one in the ambitious. But agree to your word, yeah. So we must not judge. That's what I'm saying with how you accept that deal is up to you. Because then the tape accepted 3.7. I was a bias.
No, but then you
who makes in Galan?
Sanarambi.
I want to sign Mrs. That's the nicest, that's the coolest nigga.
Yeah. Ukawa ukulmenyi to kawutie. Amatilne. Anga bazoge but sign ala na imaga, for example. They're gonna do all these shady things, ne?
Yes.
And then when Papa man also send us all parat la.
Yes.
Yeah, bon. That's what happens most of the time.
Siyafunda mo MT ba phuma ambitious. Siyafunda one. But if you don't learn from these people, we had a one-on-one session. Such things we talked about. Sign because of money a certain figure contract. You must ask with the certain figure it divide ganjan or multiply ganjan or seize ganjan who's a figure there. You understand? So minimum caliber planting so 3.7 every month. Wow. And I'm like, sharp. My man, I put 3.7, I put Mchocho. Anyway, as much as people don't want to sign to lands, I'll sign to lands. Yeah.
No, I'm not having a problem. No, I
don't have a problem. I mean, as long as in the structure, see seven zaganjan.
Or understand the contract.
Yes. Okay, spell as in a project ham in 50,000. 50,000 maybe 10 years la, 10 years la, bonus
50,000 is 10.
Maybe salary 18,000. Yeah, bo. You reject 18,000 you told.
Well, how much is it?
Gobi?
A blueprint.
A blueprint. No, a blueprint is more like I make more money for the company, but it's a problem when it's time for them to pay me.
Exactly.
No, the agreement was there. It was already there. But Imalman getting up. I can't think about a company, right? So now again, then Pilimant nang submit a spreadsheet some. Well, this is what I deserve for the month. When it's money meaning get mal wenzan, we bowl. Clap. Umkholo wami uzoyikhava larga side effects. Fu umkholo wakho vele uthi kari uthi dladla. Usale ngemali encane bese wena esikularini. Utama respond mina ngispanile. Etene team ngispanile.
Yeah, sure sponsor.
Ngishaya sponsor uthi uyidlile kwakho. Mina yami ngiyecela. Sharp. You don't fight. That's one thing you need to know. You don't leave, you don't fight. You use their resources to gain what you want. That's it. Now I see that do but you don't do that. You use their resources to gain. whatever that you need. Like for instance, I just gain clientele from them. But not clientele. I'm like, yo, my clients are moving. But it's side effects. Move with me. You understand? Move with me. Now you know if they were paying 300 for a session, and when you get 100 rand, they get 100. Now you're getting what? 300.
300.
So you don't fight. You fight. People will go with emotions. As in Zulu side effects is Zulu. Akhuluma ngami ku podcast ukuthi what nami ngifuna part 2. Now it's anger. But I mean, I was talking about my feelings, right? Now you're talking about what? Anger. So fungenza out of anger. And anger doesn't pay.
Just go and
but you must be calm about every situation with okay, sharp. Oh, Sudan have I know grand. Lama camera la uzwaspanisa kanjani? Uthi angifakele revenue. I mean ngishaya ispan. Noma ngihaf 10 clients, mele ngiprove a point ukuthi ngiyashaya ispan sami.
Shaya ispan.
So that azoza kubi ngimi mangivaya. That's how I did it. I am.
Yeah, manje ngiyayithanda kodwa leyo uhandle ngakhona izinto. Umuntu one emotional intelligent. Umuntu waziyo ucontrol ama emotions. Like this thing is coming up before. Like manje ku depression ungena kanjani?
Point is
ufuna depression.
Like uyakwazi understand the situation.
No uyendlela
ukuzihandle kahle without ama fight, without zonke izinto, but the time manje so feel ukuthi okay manje ngi depression ufika kanjani to that point?
Yini kulahlela la?
As depression yami ifika kanjani is I don't know if it's depression or anxiety or bipolar, but we wanna categorize them under one. If you're in such a point with like if you don't get your flowers while you can still smell them, it hits you there. It's like you can run 100 kilometers, but if umuntu angabona ukuthi run 100 kilometers but praise umuntu ogijime 10 kilometers, how would you feel?
Bad.
Yeah.
Right?
But you must run more.
Then you run more on top of 100 kilometers, you must run more to prove your point. Ogijime ogijime 10 kilometers.
Yeah, it's pan.
My point is that that's where the depression lands. Oguti, you don't know me, you don't know side effects, you only know side effects the glitz and the glamour, you don't know side effects the core. Yeah, I'm deep down with I deal with so many people in a day that say it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be like this. Then when things happen, they change. It hits you hard than Bonabangas. Because only when I feel to go and you know I have this idea, please record me for free, or let's do it for a certain amount, but this is over grand. But when I say grand a call, there's no contract, there's a verbal agreement. So if there's no contract, you can't fight. Who are you fighting if there's no written contract? You are fighting with yourself, which have made a fucking poor decision by not having an actual black and white contract. So depression comes from there where you're fighting with yourself, which I'm stupid. I'm not good enough for not doing a right thing, which then to even crying.
Yebo manje ngisela the same thing lebuyisha lapho uthi intaba mayisana kuthiwa okay this amount yayibuza eyani which means uyabheka wonke lezo zinto.
It happened
by
after
that time when akuyenzeka this thing go kuweza ngifike ekhaya nami ukuthi
ifike I've learned those things after little dark phase yam. What's moving forward, this is how I'm gonna do it, right? But now
take us through your one.
All these things that happen in the past, more one is that happen in the future, as in the future, is a prosper. Lasers are a mistake from the past. They always hit home. Yeah, when it hits home. Ngabe ngayenza so ngabe mhlawumbe nganale mali. Ngabe ngayenza so before ngabe nginale mali. I know so fundile. so you're perfect mistake. But it will always hit you every time when you get that achievement. What's you? Achieve 100,000, but back in the days I should have achieved 600,000. Aren't you hitting yourself for that? You just hit, which when you achieve more smart go amount with 200,000, but back in the days I was worth 600,000. As I achieved, I was naive, I was dumb, or whatever.
But it's a learning curve. Right?
It's a learning curve, but here's the thing: depression comes from past instincts.
But there's no way, like, with my faces a mistake. Mistakes are bound to be.
But how we handle it is different. We don't handle it the same. I mean, I know we don't always beat up every time if I've done something wrong. I don't praise myself when I do something good. I only beat myself when I only emphasize on something wrong that I've done rather than something good that I've done. So I think that's the biggest mistake of my life, where I fear the party depression. Now whatever I achieve now is nothing. But in Salulu I achieve so yeah, depressed. Depression is like you going backwards. Not going forward, going backwards.
Started through your now, you most bonnet depression. And then started through your now. Then you decided
no, you don't decide, you become diagnosed. Okay, sharp anxiety. It moves from that stage from anxiety.
And the man like diagnosed like we are able to like I'm a signs of car.
I'm a signs is like I'm a signs of depression before you get like insomnia, right? Procrastination, stress. I lost a whole lot of weight talking. Before it was hard for me to be ganji. I mean, like this size. Like I don't know if the camera sees like this size. Like skinny, like uju kuvela le thambo lelala. Yeah, big low mudlo. Like dog, I had money at that time when I was still living in a nice apartment, dog. That was nice. Living in a nice apartment, the fridge, easy. But there was no joy. Because I'm still fighting with him. Me in a 9 to 5, not because of a 9 to 5. Not because of music, not because of a 9 to 5. It hits me so hard in such a way that I lost weight. Like, man, I lost weight, then I started to understand the concept of which my economy. My economy. That's the concept I learned to understand. I thought my happiness comes from money. Then I realized, oh sharp, my happiness but still I'm not happy. Then I realized something. I was like, I think before the COVID happened, I think COVID taught me so many things. That's why I gained so much weight. It taught me so many things. So depression, I didn't face depression for some suicidal thoughts and even now for years. It only hit me a couple of Friday. This Friday. Like I've told myself no one's cowards. Yeah, border.
But by that time, was all really to that
point. Saying on my face, saying I understand it, saying you are cracky. But something hit me so hard Friday. I don't know what was it, but I came to a thought it was a joy, not good enough. Like it's time for you to maybe for you to win a peace. It's for you to die. After your riches and everything, after young Zola, I was like, we were supposed to talk about the situation. Then it hit me new one. We don't know. You've done it all, but do you get your flowers? No. I'm not expecting flowers from certain someone or from pinpointed people who would say no. I'm just expecting flowers from people that really appreciate side effects or gift. And I was not getting that thing. I was like, yo, I'm from border. It hit me so hard, like from border. I ended up asking me, how would you feel if you asked bodies? She took it light, right? Until the following day, like, you know what? We had an argument. Hey, blah 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 blah. An argument, like, you know what? That's the reason why I wanted to kill myself, not because of you. It's because I feel like everything is in my shoulders, but no one is lifting off one bag at a time in my shoulders. Are you really fine? Because now a call will come in which is while I need this, but there's no call that will come in and say Spalu Kren, Spalu Shotangan. You understand? But a call will always be about Ispan. Take. Yeah, I'm told take. What am I receiving? You doesn't make me happy. But Uza spend a 10 minutes no side effects. Dog, no work. Spoozy. Or let's relax, let's talk. Understand? If you don't get those things, you're gonna hit that stage of depression. You don't hit depression because of one and you. It's not about man. It's about you understand? But it's about uban ozabuwe. That's what's in fun. I appreciate what you do. Grand na ushotangani. Life enjoy. You understand? If you don't get those questions, they hit you harder than anything else. Hit you harder than a million. You can have $1 million in your account. Money is not the key to health. If money is the key to health, then tell me what bunch of millionaires kill themselves. You understand? Health comes from you asking a certain question to someone. Dog, I'm fine. Okay.
What's this day?
Do you need cold drink, dog? What do you need?
What do you need?
You understand? Besides money, if you want Patalum, ask them, yeah, what do you need, dog? Yo, dog, you know what? I feel like going with them, dog. That's one thing I know for a fact. Mangai Devin is gonna do something for me.
Yeah.
You understand? It's gonna lift off something off my shoulder. I want to Devin. But if you know yourself, but the work side effects is done for me is worth more than me taking him to Devin. Let me do it. So such things hit you through depression. Means him. But Guban, Gim or Gamayaman, Lavanam. Mananabanam for a certain time. Yeah, it's all. So that's when depression hits you so hard. That's why I'm saying people don't talk about depression that much.
So, who's overpowering this stage because we should also now done. Who's through that? Or what made you to come back with this?
I think that was like something that has pulled me back so many times. Like fucked up. Like I think that was the only person that made me come back in terms of those thoughts. No, it was grand. Because like people think yeah, maybe we wanna ride in the recurring wave, whatever. It's not about riding in a recurring wave. It's something that we face in our ways. But sometimes you are scared to talk because you'll be judged. I want to understand? But you don't know what I'm going through. I'm not doing it for fame, dog. It's not for fame. It's what I feel at a certain moment. You understand?
At your space.
At my space. Sometimes it's an interview, Then I recap to say, shit, I've done it. This probably might be my last interview. I've done it, I'm cool.
Yep.
Grand. And how I execute myself, up to me.
Up to you.
Yeah.
You understand? But now my point is like, you have this American deal. You have this, you have a kid. Such things pull me back. Yeah, I have a student. I'm like, I sharp student. I was a share. I was a porn. I was porn. But in my mind, I've made up my mind. Like, sure, among police. It's not good for fame. It's not for whatever. It's because whatever that I feel at a certain time. No from Porter. Maybe PC me, except Porter knows. There's no one that's gonna stress me. There's no one that's gonna come to me and say, it's Bali. But like I'm gonna make one example, right? This guy's called me 10 million times. No, the certain company needs a song, blah 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 blah. They need it today. I send the song. Quiet. Right? How's the song? If you get this deal, it's a song. You send the songs, they submit the songs, they keep quiet. They don't even tell you the response, would see Spopile or a Spopang
Or Salindi.
or a Salindi. Understand? Then you ask yourself a question: am I a Popeye? Why am I living if I'm a Popeye?
No.
I'm pretty like Popeye, understand? So, fuck them. Understand? Because me, I'm at the stage where like I can tell you, fuck you. If it doesn't make sense to me, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Like right now, if they have to come back to me and say, yo, side effects, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm like, fuck you guys, you kept quiet. Because me, I wait for a response. But you've been calling me. I'm trying for a day, I'm living in the 102 missed calls. It's a bank at the time, I'm banking dog, I have his Paza. Exactly in Orlando. I have his Paza, I'm with the bank, I'm banking dog. I can't answer a call at bank.
Yeah.
You call me 100 times. Then you want the song, then I send you the song later on that day. You keep quiet for weeks. Why were you calling me, blowing up my phone? Why? And you should send me Then those things hit me when I'm alone. Okay, fine. She's in Popeye. Why am I living in Popeye? I don't want my kids to see me as a Popeye. My kid must see me as a strong dad. My dad was not there to do all those shandies. So I'm the person that needs to be a bigger person. Buffer. My dad couldn't take me to a private school. I'm taking you to a private school. Right? Buffer. I couldn't afford a Jordan. I can buy you a Jordan. It's not that I'm spoiling you. I'm spoiling you because of you living my dream. My baby is a cheese boy. You have all the right to be called cheese boy. Because now cheese boy when you say life in I was pissed.
Yeah.
Cheese boy mentality, cheese boy grooming. You understand? So if baby is on cheese boy, it's fine. Your dad worked hard for you to be a cheese boy. That's why WHP killed himself. Because he thought, like, shit, I'm not getting gigs. I'm not getting anything. These niggas are popping. These new kids are popping. So he called Ilokunja, insurance. If I kill myself, am I still covered? Because am I insurance? If you kill yourself, they don't cover you. So he called his broker, like, yo, if I kill myself, will I still be covered? He's like, yeah, you still be covered. Like, nah, it's fine. I don't want to kill myself.
No, I'm just
Look, you can. Yeah,
no, it's like if you kill yourself. No, he didn't know it. He wanted to kill himself, right?
But that's a sign.
Yeah.
Especially after Martin.
No, he wanted to, it's like you talk more namang. You can ask a certain question namang.
But he is.
No, but history in the media.
Or I was maybe in India.
It's history that's not in the media.
Or someone covered under me, Mangas Bulala, will be covered still. I was in India.
You can ask you certain things. There's something more among them because you can ask a question in a different way for me to manipulate you to answer me, right? Happen. Sure. You understand? But I'm not saying I'm gonna kill myself now. Maybe later.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, eventually, if shit happens, it's because of certain things that are crooning in my head.
Voices in your head.
There's no voices. There's no such thing as voices. Let me tell you one thing. There's no such things as voices. It's something that you deal with your own. That's why I hate being alone and enjoy being with someone else. Because when I'm alone, there's doctors that approach me. That's why ngafuni ukuba nepilisi endlini. That's why ngafuni ukuba ne-Retex. That's why ngafuni ukuba ne-Alpirini.
Paraffin.
That's why ngafuni ukuba nentambo.
Spam.
That's why ngafuni ukuba nesibhamu. Because of certain things. Because when I'm alone, I know these things are taking me more than when I'm with someone.
But female or my close members, something close now, buy that thing.
No, it's only me.
So
That means I'm going to khuluma na.
help uthola kanjani ngokhuluma?
It's, I figured something in my life ukuthi uyazigubhela umgodi kumele uthole usizo wena ngokwakho. Like enough usine Samro now. Samro is offering free therapist. Now I've booked a session like Saturday. I booked a session on a Saturday with on a Wednesday I need a session with a therapist just to talk about certain situations, because sometimes I'm gonna remember a situation with I face the way ugusa. Yeah, ugusa. So I'm running away from inkulumo efana naleyo. Ugusa. On a lighter note, let's go to another exciting question.
So guy number mafuna ukukhuluma mina ngifonela 24/7 since mina sengazi ngeke ngikujudge.
Yeah.
Okay, back to side effects.
Yeah, on a lighter note, dog. Hey.
Side effect the producer.
Yeah, on a lighter note.
So kuna artist pele wasanile andawena or
I don't have an artist that I've signed because I believe with more sign artists you need budget.
Okay.
I'm full of that again, man. Oh, I put 3.7. What you understand? I'm put low situation. So that's a give us some 3.7. It's all of mad. So that's the reason why I'm gonna sign. Yeah, no flop. No flop. But I'm gonna sign because of the certain situation with no. I'm gonna be grand.
Gonna be grand.
Oti na push dog. An artist in this man. We are showing this man. No, I'm show my for us as promoter. Good thing, man. So for now, I can.
Many bars, many wins.
Ah, I was a artist. I go to Latin. I'm not cool, but I'll check out some funny filming you. Yes, filming you. And the ass, I'm a rep. Filming your ass.
Yes.
Yes, filming you. I've 8 filming you. So I've been to 9 provinces. I've been to the States. So I am coming out filming you. I mean, guys, as I'm producing it with Clara Zola. I'm producing it in Happy. Ulos go umhlaba uthi into umhlabathi usimowilelo so you are from Africa. Did you see the baboon? Yeah, did you see the lion in the baboon? Yeah, we don't go Hollywood. Yeah, did you see the lion in the baboon there? Tumza when you Spanish abantu singaspaneli usisaspan.
Saspan.
Impress abantu balekazi. You must impress international people. Utrava no man. He knew his goal. Also, I wanted to go to the stage. You understand? I'm reach a level. So now I'm yeah, sure. Philly, West, yeah, basically, I'm a baguette. Who's from the States is gonna understand you from that shit? So sometimes you need to align yourself with certain things that you wanna reach. Align. Namankal, I didn't say nah, oh to me crank. You're going crank. Like oh to me crank. I'm gonna align myself with Americans. Dog, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have TikTok. It's a world on its own.
On its own.
You understand? How you connect with these people? It's there in the platform. Me, I'm followed by Americans, and when they follow me, I'm like, oh, you verified. That's nice. That means you to me, like Kaslako. That's when we start talking. Dog, I'm a producer. But when you call young follow, and you don't say shit. Dog.
Useless.
You understand? Coconut. Coconut. So that's what I'm saying. Life in. You must talk. If you want something, talk. It's easy.
So what is my advice routine like umuntu oproducer opushayo oshoot shows you said effect and inspire for kufana naye?
Consistent, time management, know your clientele, be faithful to your clients, know your clients abapatalayo, how you treat them is different. That's it.
Suicidal thoughts.
Bangacanga ngathi.
Umuntu ofikelwa yiwo yena.
Awufikela yiwo
Advice.
Ofela in the suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, umuntu
find help. There's a lot of help now. There's free help. There's free psychiatrists online. That time we were not exposed. It's only now we're exposed to such things. Which now ungavula laptop yakho umuntu akame down umuze nje kuma social ungazibona from the other side ungazibona lezi nawo social media ngizibulale understand. So that time we didn't have those things. Now it's a nice privilege ukuthi abanye abantu banazi those things and so on. But either if you wanna be a producer or an engineer, be consistent. It's fun. Nami, it took me a long time until now.
And your advice in Kasirap, since when I born like everything like my column, Kasirap, not focus I been a goal.
Yeah.
But what's your advice? Cause what's the story Yinda good now. Cool Mr. Sakas, come on, king as Sakas. Kuma nentwana engane zasekhasi akwazi ukuma uthi yena unemama nama-billion like akusinto yakhe akanawo into akwazi ukuyenza yena thatha ipeni abhala afake because of i-anger ukuthi i-background la suka khona esahlupheka. Yeah,
but what do you put in the universe comes back to you. That's what I always believe in.
So mawacela nge-million.
That's it. Fake it until you make it. If you have a problem with me saying that statement, fake it until you make it, it's fine. It might not fake it in terms of what you're saying it's a million. Or what you know, Panda saw, what's even a million. You are aligning yourself having to reach a million, right? So my point exactly is that align yourself with the good spirit. Because sometimes we are still listening on our work. Proverb did a song. I always tell my friend, like I used to tell my ex-manager, there was a song, tell me,
yeah,
where did we go wrong? That time Proverb was help with this woman. But because you said something to the universe, but it was. You understand? Flaba said, natural something, but If Charam finds out about something in his own cause, how did he die? So what you put in the universe, dog, always comes back to you. It always comes back to you. I find it saying, Millie, he made what? Millions.
So he
made me, because whatever you put in your music. No, I'm not shot on him.
What? Never know.
That's a man. Yeah. But also what I'm saying with like whatever you put in the universe, always come back to you.
Yeah.
Sky top 5 here, I'm a producer.
Start a rap.
Yeah, I'm a rap.
Top 5. Rap Tumza. Darky MD. Younger. The last one has to be Zuchi. Cooked up.
It's a rap or produce? Rap.
It's a rap. Not as a producer, it's a rap.
Oh, shooting a Sobali South Africa, yo.
Yeah, South Africa, that was like my top 5. I hope you get it right.
We work rappers. Top
5 work rappers.
I don't work. I'm not putting on the work. We swap. I'm going to shout out 20 people now. I'm going to shout out 20 people. And they're in quotes, somehow. Like in quotes.
That's the next question.
Like in quotes, if you do the time.
Question.
Oh,
okay, fine. I think they don't even reach top 5 though.
Hey.
Costa teach.
Who approach?
No, he never approached me, but I doubt he'll never approach me.
Oh man, I ain't with
Costa.
Why you share my heat?
Costa him by the scale. As Kuman Kunis. Costa a card here following. That's it. It's like now man fair now 100,000. Who's on by the scale man of win this? Cause in fair now 100,000. It's like Somi's being on the radio. Also means it's not because of your radio personality. It's because of the numbers of followers and now. So it's the same thing as Costa. Understand? Costa now who die because of a following. Yeah. It's not because of him because Kanagata, picture, what the fuck is that? Like I'm talking to Coachella, America. And then this nigga, you understand? So the same situation, so it's Costa and I think that's the only one.
We enjoy feel South Africa.
Yeah, man.
Like us, see.
Like us? Yeah. Won't come to him. There's no one in time. Lang spice getting. Won't come to him. What's the song is not tasty? Continue.
Okay, one on a taste.
Like us? Yeah.
Won't taste.
Won't get a taste. I won't get nearby digest until I am in a certain time, in a certain mood.
Even though my energy am connect.
Yeah. Ngemude yamuthi namhlanje ngikhalela umamela ingoma eyashawa ubani ngiyamamela but top 5 producers ne Poetic Soul, Twizy, Alil Furik. Not good to faka according with low number 1 because of number 1 no. I go in order.
Yeah.
Alil Furik. Poetic, Twizy, Alil Furik.
Marco.
Nah. Not Marco.
Ndilula no Marco vele.
Asile no Marco.
Ngizana.
Stash. Polak.
Ngidula no Marco.
Asile no Marco.
Nibangani.
Nah, uba kunestyle sakhe.
Iphikisana ngani?
Siphikisana next. But mangeza nomzonkonko nami. Ukuthi uyakhulisa ngomzonkonko ukuthi mina ngangibuza something else but anyway.
Oh, kuthatha this style.
Ukuthi ngithatha style. I'm saying it's like you can't It's like me saying to myself, Ngumira, who do you compete with? Just who want to compete on Oban Ngumira?
Yeah, Mtex.
Oh no, Mtex.
Asenthembi is MT.
MT is kinda man. Almost.
Oh no, I was in school.
Yeah.
This is Scoop guy.
Yeah, but
Oh, Travis Spencer.
I start sponsor. No, there's a come man, start. Now I'm sure I start sponsor. Marija, I mean, I come. Singing to my original dog, like. Oof, my dog.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm I see it.
I see it.
Abaculi.
Aye.
Yeah, I see a question.
So who's born maybe in 5-10 years. Who's scale production?
SPD.
Or more creative speedy. Who's born 5 years, more serious speedy.
My point.
Yeah, we America.
My point, how I see myself in the next 5 years, to have my own academy. That's it. Next 5 years, dog, I'm working towards that because I wanted. 2019 it was supposed to happen, then COVID hit us. But honestly speaking, to have my own academy, that's the nicest thing I will ever do for myself. To have my own academy, not teaching kids production or engineering, but teaching kids social skills and the wellness of the brain, health, like mental wellness. That will be the next goal. Because if I, after 5 years of survive whatever suicidal thoughts I've survived, I think that would be the nicest thing to teach other kids how to survive that pattern. Yeah.
And you'll survive.
And I will survive. Through the grace of God, I will survive. I think I'm the one person that already talked about God in this podcast.
Oh.
About God.
Yeah.
I was feeling so on.
Yeah. Our personas we intertwined. I think there was a post. I think after I back to the seats. I think young remind Facebook, in which we had this deep conversation. Silas. Back to the seats. Saying, everyone said that's my
And like yeah.
And we met.
You have
so many
like
times.
Say like same energy like in Katoi one.
Every time when I meet with Salas, it's like fireworks. Every time. The knowledge that we share, the ideas that we share, everything that we speak about. That's the whole conversation we always have and Salas. Like Horman Lam in the industry. Kuba Rev. Oh Makhafula, who won't see me. Oh Makhafula, who Salas, who Tumza, who Chuchu. Those are the people that talk sense to me in the industry.
The rest is crash.
No, they're not. But I'm saying like people that I meet every time. Every time, not like look up to. Like every time I meet them, it's always nicest conversation.
He's totally knowledge.
Young totally nicest knowledge. Because every time no car no rev la. No rev could pick up with energy. Man John mix up. I'm like he could pick up with Don Graham. Like that's the nicest question we'll ever get. Don Graham. I'm on mission. Kasirap. I'm sorry. Your motivation. I'm not going to feel go choo. Hey, self-face, didn't so. Come. I'm a conversation. So, Salas. After back to the city, Planet Devon, awkward 2018. Planet Devon, a beach. Imagine, dog. We're talking about people that live life. Now it's all about people that live life. Emmanuel music. Yeah, not anything Emalia
one hit one.
Emalia one hit one. You go to Devon, dog, just live life, and you meet other people that live life. The Planet Devon, like, oh, dog, we talk, so anyway, I was on a tour. Yeah, I was on a music tour at the time. That was the nicest thing.
Yeah.
I'm not the kind of moon that sometimes outside the Soweto.
Yeah.
You connect.
You connect.
Yeah, immediately. As long as they're Ghana, la.
Yeah, oh, dog. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Hey. That's what.
Oh, they get pushed.
And then last way again. From you to the people. As we say, effects.
I think which one is on? I think the last phrase is that be yourself. Don't fall for peer pressure. Ungacabanga ukuthi omunye umuntu better than you, because sometimes people hide ezinye izinto eziba-affectayo. You understand? And then you think it's glitz and glam ukuthi alunekari ugrand unedlala ugrand but akakutsheli ukuthi uneyikoloto. You understand? So don't fall for that life ukuthi ucabanga ukuthi omunye umuntu ugrand kanti akekho ugrand, and you want to compete with the same person ukuthi utshele ukuthi ugrand kanti ayekho ugrand. That's why I always tell my son ukuthi no matter what you do, dog, at the end of the day, decision yakho.
Yeah.
We won. Kulo decision there. Mina noma makusingahambe emhlabeni, but i-decision ithatha yakho i-one. But mayithatha mele fulfill ispirit sakho. Because sometimes no uthatha amanye ama-decision because of you want to impress your dad, you want to impress your mom. May I take decisions because of it's about me. Mama mungithini emhlabeni. My duty is how I take the next step. So that's what I want to say to the people.
Any question?
I think if you don't see me now, you're going to see me on the other side.
But
Being the coolest guy. I don't have beef with anyone. If you have a beef with me, that's your problem. I don't have beef with anyone. I had beefs before until I grew up.
What beef on?
No, I had beef with certain people that didn't want to pay me. But then I realized something sometimes that I feel you don't need those things. Uzbamba when energy is dog. Like sometimes no good thing. What uzbamba when? Oh, inhlanhla zakho azibi. Because of uzbambi, because of a certain thing. So I learned to let go of so many things and anona. Anginoniswa ukuthi ngiyadla vele mina ya 4 plates is done school. Ngiyashaya but nginoniswa ukukhuleka kwenhliziyo yami because I've learned to accept so many things in life ukuthi if yenzeke if yenzeke. Understand? So if ngizoba nekwana ngizivalela ama-channel wami. Mina that's what I see ukuthi that's why I want to approach. It's because you hold so many things in your heart. No, dog. You have the power for the mere fact that you've done something for that person. You have all the power that you've done something for that person. So why are you crying? You understand? Why are you crying? You're holding yourself. Every time, every day, it's just to chase away the bad spirit. So everyone that comes in here to record in the nicest manner, cleanse the spirit. But what's that thing? I was just trying to screw my natural things. Dog, you see those flowers, it means this interview needs to be organic instead of being toxic.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's your one, bro.
Dank.
That's true.
Let's go, fella.
Figa makhosa ngempela velubale seshaya ingoma nyatshela utete mfana siyasebenza sishaya ingoma akasathane vutha umlilo siyahliphiza ngafike ngasifitha amavaka abaleka dala ngibatshela ngizobathela induku beloku bengihleka hlomuhla sekufika amakhosa ngempela
uyangena Itha makhosa ngempela Abofuna kuvaliwe ngeke basilini Nengane yakashaka wangithinta sofile Dobhani meshini bafana sempini Osama ngempela imuzik sebantwini Kushisa kwesitofu kushubile kubo Speak erekhana zokuphendula umkhuvi Inkabe ngakini